Hi and welcome. So awesome to have you here today. Right now we're going to take a look at 6 things to consider when you are looking at finding a life coach. Hi, I'm Linda, Certified Transformation Life Coach, helping you take your power back. I love personal development and I love helping you grow. So let's move over to these 6 things that you can take a look at if you consider getting a life coach. Identifying which life coaches are high quality and not just out to get a quick buck can be highly challenging. There are many factors to consider, such as, do you prefer online or in person? How much can you afford? How often do you wish to meet? Furthermore, how can you choose the right coach for you? This guide aims to demystify the process, assist you in finding the right life coach, and prepare you to find the more beneficial coach for your specific needs. Make sure a life coach is what you are looking for. It's easy to get life coaches confused with other healers and support persons like mentors and therapists. It's essential to understand what a life coach is and what they do. Life coaches focus on the future, addressing long-term and short-term goals you may have. Coaches encourage positivity-focused ways to explore opportunities and create sustainable change. Ultimately, a coach will help individuals arrive at solutions and the needed actions to achieve their goals. Accountability is also a considerable benefit of coaching. Any roadblock you may encounter along the way can also be addressed over a session with a life coach. Let me just quickly tell you the way I do it. I say I'm a life coach, but I'm more like a mentor as well, because in my coaching sessions, you receive, or when you sign up for my 12-week or 6-week programs, you receive videos and worksheets. So that is kind of the mentoring side, where we work on getting a specific goal, getting a specific outcome. And then I do the life coaching as well, where I hold you accountable for a certain goal that you want to meet, and we look at the future and certain obstacles that you need to overcome through the one-on-one coaching sessions. Assess their level of training and certification. Well-trained coaches apply evidence-based coaching models based on scientific research. The coaches must undergo an in-depth training program to learn these research and techniques. There is very little regulation and governance of the coaching industry compared to therapy. Sadly, you find people calling themselves life coaches everywhere, and most of them or some of them hasn't even done any certification in life coaching, and they just want to make a quick buck out of everyone they can find. Anyone can call themselves a coach regardless of whether they have been through a training program or not. And the sad thing is, like one of our coaches in ICF said, sadly, good life coaches are not good at marketing, and good marketers are not good at coaching. So that's why we need help with marketing. There is an organization called the ICF, International Coaching Federation, that I just spoke about. Coaches training programs are accredited by this organization, ensuring they meet specific standards. Find out which training the life coach has completed and whether it's certified by the ICF before meeting them. See if they have continued their training through other certifications. Choosing a coach that is active in educating themselves is a positive sign that they are knowledgeable and dedicated to their skill. Now, I've got over 20 certifications, and I'm not saying that to brag. Why I'm saying that is because in the beginning, it was thinking I'm not good enough, I have to get another certificate before I start helping people, because I have a heart to help people. I wanted to know everything that I need to know about coaching people. And then when I did my ICF certificate, I found out that I can do this. I can help people. I am already good enough. But I still continue with other courses. I do courses on a regular basis, new certifications and so on. And I feel if I'm not willing to invest in myself, in my growth, how can I expect someone else to invest in me as a life coach? So it's always a thing to consider is if someone is willing to invest in themselves, they can't just expect you to invest in them and they're not willing to invest in themselves or in their business. Ask them about their coaching style and methodologies. Depending on their training and personality, each life coach coaches differently. For example, the coaching sessions of some coaches are very organized and structured, but those of others are more open and free form. In addition, coaching can come in different forms, some warm and supportive, and some more contentious and challenging. Evaluate your personality to determine which one would be most supportive for you. With me, for instance, I'm a more calm, relaxed, and going with the flow type of person where if you need a life coach to push you and say, come on, you can do this, come on, that's not me. So then you have to look for another life coach. And I'm more the warm and supportive type of person. And how my coaching is structured is, that's why I say mentoring and coaching is, like I mentioned, I have the 6-week or 12-week programs, depending on which programs you enroll in, where I have lessons and worksheets that you go through, pre-recorded videos, and then I've got the one-on-one sessions. In the one-on-one sessions, we work coaching style, questions, accountability, holding you accountable for whatever we spoke about the previous week. Or in these sessions, we can also discuss certain things that came up for you during the lesson that you are struggling with, or something in your life that you are struggling with at that moment, so that we can get a breakthrough and so that you can move forward. It is crucial to determine if their style matches your needs before hiring a life coach. First, consider asking your potential coach how they would describe their coaching style, and then think whether that is the type of guidance you need to accomplish your goals at this point in life. So I already described my coaching style to you. And be sure your coach is using proven coaching techniques and methodologies. This is what we learn at ICF. You'll achieve your goals if your sessions are practical. Each coach will use various procedures based on their niche and their client needs. Also, my coaching one-on-one coaching sessions are not in person, it is via Zoom, which means I like ICF, international coaching. I do international coaching no matter where you are, as long as our time zones aren't completely different, where you have to get up 12 o'clock at night. But if you're willing to, that's fine. But so I do through Zoom, so no matter where you are, you can consider of getting me as your life coach. Have a consultation with the coach. This is so important. Most life coaches, and I do too, offer a free consultation to meet and determine if working together is a good fit. Through a conversation, you can discover if their style and methodologies will benefit you. It's also important to consider if you feel safe and at ease while talking with them. Safety is an essential key when doing inner self-improvement work. You have to feel safe with your life coach. You have to feel protected with your life coach. Because when we do inner work and self-improvement, there are things that's going to come up, and we must know, we can trust that life coach enough to know that they will not share our pain points with other people if they're not allowed to. So safety and then privacy is essential when working with a life coach. And then with the free consultations, I've also got, I call it Breakthrough to Freedom sessions, where you can book through my Calendly link, where we discuss first. I ask you a few questions and we work through and decide whether we think we can work together, because not all people are coachable and not all life coaches fit with all people. Like I said, some coaches are go, 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 go. Do this, do this, do this. I'm not that type of coach. So if you are more a person that must be pushed, then I'm not your life coach. Then I hope that you find someone who will guide you in that way. Coaching can allow you to dive deep and accomplish your dreams, making it very important for a coach to be non-judgmental. It's okay if you don't resonate with a specific coach. It's really fine. During a consultation, try on the relationship and see how it feels to work with them, to learn how it works. They may be a great coach, but not the right coach for you, and that is okay. You must choose who you feel comfortable working with. And I said, they're making it very important for a coach to be non-judgmental. This is one of the key elements we learn at ICF, is not judging anyone by religion, by skin color, by ethics, by anything. We do not judge. And that is so, so important, because you do not need to feel judged when you are working through something. If I take, for instance, I can talk about this openly because it's my story. When I worked with a life coach to find my path, to find what I am here to do, as we spoke in a one-on-one session about, she was actually mentoring me on my business, where I've been working online since 2012. At first it started off as a hobby. I had a blog and I wrote on it just for fun. And then in 2016, my husband died. I'm lying, 2015, sorry, I didn't concentrate. 2015, my husband died, and I had to learn, or had to find something that will make me money, because I inherited a lot of debt and no money or income to pay it with. Not because he was a bad person, but because he thought he was always going to be here to care for us. And we had insurance, but our insurance didn't cover his death. So I lost our properties. I lost everything, and I was like down in the ground. And then I tried all these businesses to try to make money. My primary purpose was to try to make money out of these businesses, but I just couldn't get them off the ground. And then as I was talking with this coach one-on-one, that day I cried so much, I was shaking, and it was like in deep from my stomach that I cried, when I realized my calling is to be a life coach. I was running away from that since my husband died, because I thought, as we did coaching together, we did Marriage Ministries International, we helped people with their marriages, and he was coaching and helping people like a preacher, and always guiding people and helping them, and I was just in his shadow, and I preferred to be there. But then what happened was, when he died, I felt insignificant. I felt that I couldn't continue with that, and I had to find another business. So I tried drop shipping, I tried print on demand shops, I tried anything just to make money, and none of those worked. And then, as in this conversation, it came out that I was running away from my true calling because I felt insignificant and scared. And so I started, when I realized that, I started doing certification after certification and just grew myself. Although I've been reading and working on books on law of attraction and manifestation and all those things since 2012 as well. That's where my blog started, and so my first blog. And so in that session I realized, and I started moving forward into becoming a life coach and to help and serve other people, and I love doing it. I can feel that Like with the dropship shop, for instance, I didn't like it because if someone ordered something and there was something wrong with it, I felt responsible. I felt like I didn't see the stuff before it went out, because with dropshipping you order from the factory and you send it to the people, and I didn't like the fact that I didn't see the stuff. I didn't see the quality of it, so I didn't like that. And so the print on demand was just images that we put on t-shirts and we sell them. I didn't really market it, so there was that. And yeah, so with all these things, there was always something missing. But with the life coaching, I enjoy it so much. I love seeing the change in people's lives and the flickering in their eye, that moment you ask the question that takes them through to that challenge that they have at that time. It is absolutely amazing. So I know this is my calling and this is what I'm supposed to do. And sorry, I digressed completely, but I just needed to tell you that. Another thing to consider is what programs do they offer. Do they have a certain program that you follow, or do you go session by session and pay them for each session? For instance, if I take like my sessions, if you only take one session, it's $97 for one session. But if you take a 6-week or 12-week program, then it is all those sessions plus the mentoring, the pre-recorded videos and the worksheets and everything that is included in those 12 weeks. So if you would take $97 times the one-on-one session times 12 weeks, you will get to, let me just quickly check, 97 times 12. It's $1,164, but that's not what I charge for my 6 or 12-week programs. It depends on which one you take, which one we're working on, and what we're doing. So it's important to have someone who follows a program, that has a certain program that works with you for 6 or 12 weeks. Normally the best one is 12 weeks, because then you can really truly start seeing the results in your life. Evaluate your experience and interaction with them. After you interact or work with a coach, it's essential to evaluate how you feel and how you think they performed afterwards. So it's like we're not allowed to judge as coaches, but you are allowed to judge us. Most coaches will ask you, how do you think today's session went? Or what was the outcome for you for today's session? Or what is your takeaway on today's session? Before ending the session, to get any feedback from ways to improve your time together. So we do that so that we can see if there's something else we need to change in our coaching with you, because every person is different and something might work for one person and it might not work for the next person. So our primary purpose is to help you grow, help you overcome a goal or an obstacle. And you don't need to overcome goals to reach a goal or overcome an obstacle. That is our primary purpose, is to help you to grow, help you to improve, and help you to get to a certain result. Also consider these few things as well. Do they follow up with you promptly? Do they provide or offer resources that are beneficial to you? Do their business values align with yours? Do you feel valued as a client and not just a number? This is so important, because like I said, each person is different. Or are you just a number or someone that they are making money out of? Well-trained coaches greatly are about your experience and whether or not you are benefiting from working with them. That is our primary purpose. Coaches dedicated to their craft are always interested in improving. While it's impossible to please everyone all the time, great coaches knows there is always room to improve. So if you see someone who is always reading, always working on themselves, to improve themselves, because I always say even life coaches need life coaches, because we need someone to help us to stay accountable, move forward, break through certain barriers, limiting belief that's holding us back. And we also need life coaches. So Is your life coach willing to invest time and money into themselves, into their personal growth, and then to help improve their sessions with you and to help make sure that you work together great? I always, in the first session, I say in the complete first session is get yourself a journal, because we're going to use this journal because we want to see where you started and where you are when we're finished, because we want to see growth. We want to see a difference. And although I can teach you the things, I can help you and we can work through these barriers, if you don't go and continue doing what you are taught or doing the goal you set up, if you don't go and do that, then you're not going to grow. So I'm responsible for helping you, showing you the way, but I can't make you work through it because I cannot choose for you. Conclusion. Life coaching can open up a world of possibilities for people struggling to achieve personal or professional goals. Coaching can help you achieve your goals in a wide range of areas, from relationships to finances to health to spirituality, mindset, self-confidence, everything. First, however, you must find one that works for you. Follow and trust your gut when finding the right person to help you reach your goals and overcome obstacles. I want to tell you a quick story that one of our mentors or teachers told us in a training. This guy was walking. He is taking on adult life right now, and he is on his way to this fabulous life he envisioned for himself. And as he was walking, just enjoying himself in his own mind, he was walking, and then he fell into a hole. And he tried to get out, and he tried to get out, and he couldn't get out. He tried everything he could, but he just couldn't get out. And he screamed for help. So, is there someone out there who can help me? And then he heard some footsteps, and he screamed again, is there someone out there who can help me? The next moment, this guy looked over the hole and he said, hello, can I help you? He said, yes, I'm stuck in this hole and I don't know how to come out. And then the guy said, wait, I'm a psychiatrist, I can help you. He opened up his chair and he sat there, he opened up his notebook and he said, okay, tell me your story. And the guy started talking and he just wrote down stuff. He was listening. He wrote down. Yes. I understand. Then his alarm went off and he said, oh, sorry, our session is past. I have to go. And then he just quickly wrote down something, and then he folded a piece of paper and he threw it down and he said, there's my bill. I will be here again next week. And then he said, goodbye, and he left. And the guy felt, oh, I'm still stuck in this hole and I still don't know how to get out. And then he screamed again, help me, is there someone out there who can help me? I'm stuck in this hole and I can't get out. And then he heard footsteps and he screamed, help me. And then this person came and he said, hello, I'm a doctor, how can I help you? He said, oh, please, I'm stuck in this hole and I don't know how to get out. And the doctor said, how do you feel? Are you hurt? Do you have pain? Is there something I can prescribe for you? And then he said, no, I didn't break anything. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong. And then he said, but hold on. And then he wrote a prescription for some calming meds. And then he folded the paper and he threw it down. And then he said, there's a prescription for you. He said, okay, I'll come back next week to check up on you to make sure you're fine. Goodbye. And he left. And then he heard footsteps again and he screamed, help, is there someone out there who can help me? I'm stuck in this hole and I don't know how to get out. And this person came closer and he said, hi, can I help you? And he said, yes, please, I'm stuck in this hole and I don't know how to get out. And the guy said, wait, I'll be there just now. He said, no, please don't. You're going to be stuck here with me. And then the guy said, he climbed down, and then when he was looking him in the face, he said, "I'm a life coach, and this hole that you're in right now, I've been here before, and I know how to get you out." And so he took him down a different road to get him out there. He took him through a secret path. And so that's what life coaches do, is most of the time we were kind of in the same situation as the people we work with, and we help them through that. We help them to grow through that. So it's amazing, and I just love doing it. And so yeah, that's it. This is the conclusion of 5 things to consider when getting a life coach. So I hope this helps you in the future when you are considering getting a life coach, or if you are looking for a life coach right now, that this helps you and guides you to find the right life coach for you. If you would like some free materials, you can go to majesticsacademy.com, and you can if you don't go directly to the freebies page, you can just type /freebies, and there you will find freebies that you can download or sign up for. And there's like 4-part e-course on mindset, on self-confidence, and it's too much to mention. I always put them on the same page so that you can choose what it is that you would like to work on right now. So you can go there and then take a look at what you would like to sign up for. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for following, liking, and sharing my video. I look forward to helping you grow. Be blessed. Bye.